disgusts me. You know, these motherfuckers are supposed to be friends. These motherfuckers are supposed to all be working together. And when I say these motherfuckers, I'm talking about Jackson, Graham, and Jimmy. And the fact that Jackson feels like this is an opportunity to take one of their side over the other one and throw the other one under the bus completely while doing it, you know, and try to ruin his fucking reputation while doing it.
Debbie, what a surprise! What's going on? Hello.
I think I get.
Hey, Karen.
Why he doesn't want to
What's
talk
up?
to me. I think I understand. I think maybe I went in there one day and I made fun of somebody that said based because it's the stupidest fucking word I've ever heard in my entire life.
That's right.
And you know what? A week later, I was in there.
I went in there and I was like, people who say based are so stupid.
That is a personal attack. He's a kid.
It's like you're just trying to be so cool, and that's all Jack Nichols says. Based, man, they're so based. Man, it was such a based decision. It was well based, man. They're so based, man. So based. I'm so fucking sick of that word, dude. It's only been out for a week, and I'm already sick of it. Hey Jerry, I'm good. Hey Jeff Lund, hello. The J's, the double J's are here. JL, like I wouldn't notice. Nick Brown, hello. Hippie chick, hello. Hippie chick Nick Brown, I see the rhyming. Token David, hello Token David. How are you today, Token David?
The biggest problem I have isn't the attacks on Graham. It's his inability to fucking hear Graham during the debate. Jackson sat there and listened to the whole fucking debate, didn't hear a fucking word Graham said.
I got mad.
That drove me crazy.
I was mad.
I'm like,
hey Josh.
You're just there to disprove Graham.
You've been waiting for a half hour to watch. Jerry, hell yeah, man. The time has arrived. Hey, let's dance a little bit. Hey, it's time. Hey, look at us. Hey.
And if you had just shut your fat fucking mouth and listened to him for the first 5 minutes of the goddamn debate, you would have already seen, oh, okay, well, this whole debate was based on a false premise. Graham doesn't support mandates. Wow, how stupid. So you're gonna argue a point now? You're gonna argue a point that he already fucking surrendered? What the fuck kind of a fight is that? You know? Jesus fucking Christ. Just have a little bit of.
I got a show for y'all today. We got shit to talk about, son. First, we're going to start with a video.
I thought all of us were interested in Medicare for all.
This
is crazy, right?
A video from a couple days ago. Graham Elwood was nice enough to like my tweet that I sent him, and that means so much to me. You know, he heard me. It's nice. I said, Graham, I got your back on the... Actually, it wasn't a tweet. It was a private message. And he messaged me back. He said, I appreciate you. And it just meant a lot to me, you know? Because he means a lot to me. He's an important person in my life. He's helped change me to make me a better person, you know? And that's a big deal. So, let's start with... Max Blumenthal. All right, let me just say this. Jimmy Dore's always relying on Max Blumenthal for his segments, right? In the Gray Zone. He's like, yeah, we're going to have Gray Zone, Max Blumenthal on. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about that. And he's got Max Blumenthal on, little dude with the fucking fuzzy red hair. You know who Max Blumenthal is. He looks like Opie. No offense to the way he looks. I think Opie's a fine-looking guy. My point is that's what he looks like. Anyway. I love Jimmy Dore. Jimmy Dore relies on Max Blumenthal. I don't like Max Blumenthal. You know, I didn't like... there's something about him. And I didn't know what it was. I'm usually pretty good at looking at people and determining, for me, whether or not that's a person that's going to benefit me or a person who's going to harm, you know, me. Someone who's not healthy for me. And with Max, I was a little more confused than anything. Because one of my favorite podcasters in the whole... What are we looking at there? What is that? What is that on screen? Isn't that weird looking? I don't know what that is. I'm just looking at the screen. I'm like, that looks like a photograph. But it's weird. What is that? This right here. It's supposed to be the chat. Huh. Home Twitter. Oh, I guess that's a photograph from Twitter? Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Give me a second. Let me get the chat up here, guys. Huh. It's funny. There it is. That was really funny, dude. Let me get back into this. So Max Blumenthal, right? Jimmy Dore, somebody that I really have a lot of respect for, and I have a lot of love for Jimmy Dore. And then he has Max Blumenthal on, and so that tells me that Max Blumenthal is someone I should trust, right? But then as of late, Jimmy Dore's been having questionable people on his show. It's questioned my assessment of Jimmy Dore's ability to have legitimate people on his show, legitimate guests that are healthy for me, right? All of that to the side. And then we look over at Max Blumenthal making a statement that is an out-and-out lie about misrepresenting Jimmy Dore's, one of his best friends, Graham Elwood, to his face. Lying to his face about what his friend said about somebody else. And at that moment, I was like, oh, okay, so Max Blumenthal's a fucking liar. And you know what? It didn't click in my brain. No. Not until I was almost like, somewhat point during today, I don't know, I was maybe writing the title for the show, or I was contemplating or something, and I was like, hey man, oh no, I had this thought a day ago, and I kind of lost it, I flew away like a butterfly. And then today, it came back to me, and it landed right on my nose, and it just did this with its wings, as it sat on my nose. And I was able to grab that thought, and I thought, oh fuck. Not only is Max Blumenthal a fucking liar, to weigh something in his advantage when he's telling you a story, I can no longer believe anything that motherfucker's ever said, ever, in any reporting that he's ever done, ever. What's to say he hasn't been lying about everything? Right? All right. Let me ask you a question. There's I'm trying to just put this in an analogy form. If you're gonna get on a train, right? And as you're getting on the train, the conductor is the guy that's gonna drive the train. He's drunk off his skull. He's totally drunk. He's trashed. He's plastered. Are you going to make the choice to then ride on that train? Max Blumenthal has already shown me how drunk he is. Am I going to ride on his fucking train? No! Are y'all? Well, that's the question I'm going to pose for you guys. Now, you guys might not be familiar with the lie that Max Blumenthal told to Jimmy Dore on the debate because you weren't watching the show. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what he said. Graham said. He said that Graham attacked somebody for getting sick from the... That's what he said. He said Graham was... The words he used were shaming. Graham was shame somebody for claiming they had side effects, adverse effects. And then on my show yesterday, I was just listening to myself. I was defending Graham, and I go, Graham just doesn't strike me as that kind of a person that he would say that. Oh, and I was right. Of course, when we saw the tweet, we saw Graham never said anything mean about it. He was just like, oh, well, then if you're going to get sick from it, then we might as well just fucking not do it at all, or he was making a very good point, and he wasn't mocking anybody. He was making his point, and he did a very good job of it. Max Blumenthal got butthurt, wanted to run his name through the mud, and seized on the hopes that Jimmy Dore wasn't going to fact check him. Went ahead and lied to Jimmy Dore's face. Oh, and guess what? Jimmy Dore didn't take him verbatim, didn't take him at his word. So Jimmy Dore, during the live stream, brings up Graham's chat for everyone to see that Max Blumenthal is a fucking liar. Period. Full stop. Like the full stop that you don't have to worry about that train fucking making because you didn't get on it. Because you saw the conductor was a drunk Max Blumenthal. How's that? So, I'm going to pose you guys a little quiz to the audience. After what I told you, if you still trust Max Blumenthal to bring you the news about Syria, about Lebanon or Israel or what's going on in Palestine or with, anything else that he reports on anywhere around the world, give me a 1. And if you think Max Blumenthal is a huge piece of shit liar and you'll never trust another word he said, and you can't ever trust anything he ever fucking said, because he already proved to you that he's a fucking liar, that he lied right to everybody, with provable evidence to show that he lied. Here's the tweet. Boy, you're a reporter? Huh. Could have fooled me. Give me a 2 for the big lump of shit. Stephen Running got it. Yeah, Stephen Running got it before I even said number 2. Like the big lump of shit that you think Max Blumenthal is. How many lumps of fucking shitty, lying Max Blumenthal number 2s can I get in my chat right now? Steve Running. Trendy Nick. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Hippie Chick. Yes. Max Blumenthal is a number 2. He is a number 2 piece of shit. He's a liar. It's provable. He could come on my show and try to fucking, and try to defend it. But you know what? I don't want to have people on my show anymore, especially him. He's seduced Jimmy Dore. He's not going to seduce Graham Elwood. He's not going to fucking seduce me. Thank you, Candace. That means a lot coming from you, actually. Thank you so much. I wish more of you would play ball with me. I really do. And it's sad. I only got 1, 2, 3, 4 number 2s. So that means at least 16 people in my chat still trust someone that will lie to your face. And there you go. You guys want to try to salvage, humanity's image with me right now? Give me a 2 in the chat. Otherwise, give me a 1 and tell me you believe that motherfucker. Give me a 1 if you trust Max Blumenthal over me. Go ahead, give me a 1. Let me see who you are. It's unbelievable to me how unwilling some of you are to take these polls in my chat. Oh, Jerry Lawton, he's going to give us a number 2. Thank you, Jerry. Well, hell. Candace Mountain, thank you. Jerry Lawton, thank you. And I guess Karen McDonald is the only one that's here that's not going to play ball. And she's in the chat, and she's not even fucking paying attention or playing along. And she was the second person in my chat today. So, wow. Okay, Karen. Figures you trust Max Blumenthal over me. Anybody else? Let's move on. I'm once again disappointed in my audience. Once again. But I'm not so upset about it this time. Now I'm getting used to it. Let me just say this. Jerry Lawton, Financial Brew with Candace Mountain, Hippie Chick, Trendy Nick, and Stephen Running, the 5 of you have the ability to listen and learn and understand. The rest of you guys that don't want to participate in this poll are proving me that you do not have the ability to listen to me and pick things up for me. Basic stuff. Like Max Blumenthal is a fucking liar and I just proved it to you. What, do you need to see Graham's tweet and hear what Max Blumenthal said? You don't believe me? Because Jimmy Dore literally accused Graham of something at the beginning of that debate that he learned from Max Blumenthal, the reporter for the Gray Zone. And it was a lie. Okay. All right. Radical leftist agenda. Good. You're good. Look, I'm going to give you this. Here's the setup. Max Blumenthal lied to Jimmy Dore. He said that Graham Elwood attacked somebody for having symptoms of COVID and mocked. The word he used was mocked. Yeah, Graham Elwood mocked somebody for having symptoms. Jimmy Dore believed him. Decided to set up a whole debate with Graham, right? And lo and behold, Jimmy puts the tweet up that Graham says at the very beginning of the debate, and the tweet wasn't mockingly at all. It wasn't in any way mocking of the person he was addressing. At all. Max Blumenthal fucking lied to Jimmy Dore, and he lied to me, and he lied to everybody about Graham Elwood, right? He slandered Graham Elwood. He fucking lied about him and and shit all over his fucking character. Jimmy Dore didn't say 2 words about that shit. And like, I'm going to just quote my friend Billy Ballantyne here. That's the fucking story. And the fact that Jackson Hinkle doesn't see that shit, that's the fucking story. There's your fucking story right there. So radical leftist agenda, I ask you this. Now that Max Blumenthal has literally, oh, you didn't see that part? Oh, well, fuck. Because it's radical leftist agenda, I'm going to have to play it. All right? Hold on a second. Hold on. It's on my Twitter. All right. Radical leftist agenda. This is right up your alley. You'll listen? All right, good. You're going to like this. I'm pretty sure that I retweeted the debate, right? Yes. I found it. Okay. From the beginning. Okay. Now watch me win you over. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to prove to you that Max Blumenthal can never be trusted, ever. Okay? He's a fucking liar.
Size this. 90% vaccination rate, they don't have these problems.
I'm going to prove to you that Max Blumenthal is a liar right now, okay?
Our view is that the oligarchy and the establishment is trying to divide us, and they're using COVID to do it. And
then we're going to do Kyle Kalinske. Then we're going to get to Kyle Kalinske. And you're not going to want to miss the Kyle Kalinske segment after the Graham Elwood, Jimmy Dore, Max Blumenthal. So stick around, guys. You're going to like it.
Push here at the shows.
And we're not going to be on Jimmy Dore much longer, guys. It's at the very beginning of the debate, and that's it. We're not going through this again. Just so you all know, it's only going to take a second. He says at the very beginning, he's going to pull up Graham's tweet. He's going to say what Max Blumenthal said, and then you're going to hear me call Max Blumenthal a fucking cunt lying bitch.
Blame your neighbor for the pain you're experiencing because of COVID or the COVID lockdowns or policies, but keep your eye on the oligarchy. And so, in that spirit,
this is the setup, right? I love it.
We had Max Blumenthal on, and we were talking about people who are. So I've been injured from the jab, and so which I have to now live with, and who knows for how long? Maybe the rest of my life. But we were talking about people who were punching down or shaming people for talking about their bad reactions to the jab.
We're talking about people who are punching down and shaming people for saying they're injured from the punching down and shaming. And then they mentioned Graham Elwood. I'm like, Graham doesn't punch down, number one. Number two, he doesn't shame people. Okay, this is one of the reasons why I have more viewers today. And I can thank Graham Elwood. He's taught me how to be nicer to people, to y'all. And I'm not always that way. But I guarantee you when I'm being really nice, I'm thinking about Graham Elwood, man. Believe me.
And Max Blumenthal said this.
All right, here we go.
I saw Graham Elwood do that a few days ago on Twitter.
Oh, really? Punch down, shaming?
Being injured by the vaccine.
Punch down and shaming?
And him just mocking them.
Mocking? Mocking?
Like that is one of the saddest things to witness, is to see people getting mocked and attacked and ostracized.
It was so sad to see Graham Elwood mock, attack, and ostracize. You know, he lumped Graham Elwood right in there because Graham got into the fucking conversation. So now Max Blumenthal is literally dragging Graham Elwood through the mud, slandering him on Jimmy Dore's show. Max Blumenthal is not to be trusted ever again. Now, I know what you're thinking, but wait, bro. What did Graham say? Well, Jimmy's going to show you, and watch Jimmy realize that Max Blumenthal lied to him.
Because they have the...
Watch.
They have the temerity. They dare to say that they were
no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is just for all. Cheers, everybody.
I mean, it's happened to some people.
Now,
top of the hour.
At first, in Max's defense, that does happen all the time. People have mocked me. People called me a liar. People called me an anti-vaxxer. People called me all kinds of things. Of course, we know what happened to Eric.
Sure they do.
What is his name?
I'm not denying any of that.
We saw what happened. All of a sudden, he became a pariah and a racist and everything. And so I want to get so that does happen. But here's what Graham said. So I want to just to be clear. This is what Graham said. So the woman said, I did the shot for the greater good, then got a mini stroke from Moderna, and have found out that most of the left is blind to vaccine injuries, and the rest have no sympathy. So that's what she said. And Graham said this. This is what he said.
Look.
So get rid of...
So let me back up, because something she said was false premise on there. She said most of the left, like she's some kind of a goddamn poll taker. Did you guys catch that? Look. I found out that most of the left is blind to vaccine injuries. Let me just say this. False premise. How could she know something like that? She's straw manning. So Graham, on her false premise, Graham had a right to be a little bit snarky because she's throwing down pieces of fucking straw. You understand what I'm saying there, guys? She's already a fucking liar. Right? So Graham, could take a little bit of attitude towards the fact that she started with a fucking lie. Okay, that being said, now you know what Graham was building on.
Graham said. So the woman said, I did the shot for the greater good, then got a mini stroke from Moderna, and have found out that most of the left is blind to vaccine injuries, and the rest have no sympathy. So that's what she said. And Graham said this. This is what he said. So get rid of any medication that someone has had an adverse reaction, or outlaw zinc as my ex-wife is allergic to it. If we didn't have the vaccine and did herd immunity, over 2 million would be dead. All medicine is bad, no gray area. Now
I'm just going to go ahead and say, at what point in that tweet does he attack the woman besides responding to her? And at what point does he mock her or doubt what she said? Or belittle her by having the conversation? She put her opinion out there on Twitter looking for a conversation. He's engaging in the conversation. Max Blumenthal wrongly accuses him of mocking a woman, in which he did not do, and it's provable right there in the tweet. There it is. Though I hit the facts. Yeah, and I did the other day too. And when I tell my audience that, and I say how many people believe me and realize now that Max Blumenthal is a fucking liar, I only get 4 or 5 people to give me a 1 in the chat. But here I am proving it to you again. I don't know how many times I have to show you this evidence so that you guys will start believing that I don't fucking lie to you about shit like this.
Graham, that doesn't seem like you were mocking her. That seemed like you were making arguments. No gray area. Now, Graham, that doesn't seem like you were mocking her. Graham, that doesn't seem like you were mocking her. Graham, that doesn't seem like you were mocking her.
Max Blumenthal is a liar. No, Max Blumenthal, okay, radical leftist agenda. Is Max Blumenthal a liar? Did he lie? Did he fucking go on Jimmy Dore and slander Graham Elwood? Oh, they didn't bring the tweet up when he fucking slandered him. How fucking convenient. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for noticing, brother. Thank you, Jerry Lawton. Thank you so much. It means a lot, man. I need more people like you in the chat. Radical leftist agenda. Did Max Blumenthal just fucking straight lie to Jimmy Dore? I showed you the video. I've got the receipts. Can we just get through this so we can get to the Kyle Klinsky thing? What's taking everybody so long? Right now, I should be getting a shit tons of fucking, what was it? 1s I was asking for? 2s. 2. Steve Running, Trendy Nick, Hippie Chick, Candace Mountain, Jerry Lawton, Debbie. Good, I got some 2s. Yeah. Anybody else want to tell me that Max Blumenthal is a lying piece of shit not to be ever trusted ever again? Anything he ever says? And how can you believe anything he's ever said before? If he's just going to fucking straight lie. In the hopes that people aren't going to fucking go back and find out that he's a fucking liar. And by the way, did any of you guys check out the woman's name that Graham Elwood was replying to? Hey man, full goddamn disclosure here. Her name was Brooke Hines, Pandemic of Regulatory Capture. All right? Just so you know. These are the common bedfellows Jimmy shares. If it's the biggest lie ever, hey, radical leftist agenda. He lied to slander Graham Elwood. Are you kidding me? You're going to lie and misrepresent somebody to their friend to make them look bad, and you say that's not the biggest lie ever? Really? I'm not doing a good job here convincing you. Well, go ahead, keep watching Gray Zone and suck the dick of fucking Max Blumenthal all you want. Because you know what? I don't trust that motherfucker. I don't trust Ben, whatever the fuck that cocksucker's name is. And I don't trust fucking, the other dickhead that's fucking over there at the Gray Zone either. I don't trust any of those fucking lying cunts anymore. Fuck them all. Fuck the goddamn Gray Zone. Fuck them. They're good for nothing. You're gonna fucking misrepresent like that? In public, where some moron like me can fucking out you. Jesus fucking Christ. And then you want us to support you? You're gonna have to show me where I'm misrepresenting somewhere on my podcast so I understand my lack of support from people. You know? So once again, I'm gonna ask my audience, is Max Blumenthal a fucking giant piece of shit? Give me a 2 if he is. Now, for a big fucking piece of shit that Max Blumenthal is, he's a fucking liar. I just proved it to you. There was the tweet. Graham didn't mock or shame anybody, even though this dumb bitch's name was Pandemic of Regulatory Capture. He still didn't mock her for her stupid fucking name. He was very respectful, and Max Blumenthal's a fucking lying cunt bitch. I'm about to take it a step further. Can I get some more 2s? Max Blumenthal is a lying cunt fucking bitch. Give me a 2 in the chat if you agree. So we can move on, people. I'm just trying to prove a point. Show me that you agree with me so I can go on to the next fucking segment. Please. You know? Fucking go to Cult of Dusty, he's saying shit like this, and everybody, he's got 400 people watching, and they're all giving him hearts and likes, and fucking telling me he's right, and fucking agreeing with him. Dude, I got like a handful of people, I can't even get you motherfuckers to come along. Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, Joe H., Max Blumenthal's a fucking lying piece of shit. Give me a 2 in the chat if you agree. Max Blumenthal's never to be trusted anything he's ever said because he's a fucking liar. He just proved himself to be a liar now. Give me a 2 if you agree. Max Blumenthal from the Gray Zone, he's a fucking liar. He slandered Graham Elwood, and I just proved it. And Jackson Hinkle totally ignores it, doesn't want to see it, can't fucking talk about it, can't see what I just fucking showed you. The goddamn light of day. Thank you. Solid number 2. I like that. I like that. Is it a stinky solid number 2? I think it should be a stinky solid number 2. Jimmy's going live now with guest Max Blumenthal. Dude. How funny is that? Is that true, Lou? I agree with you, Nate. Thank you, Joe. Sometimes I agree with you, too. I love when you agree with me. So, you know, I just want to make sure that you guys are getting my point here, man, because we're about to get into something that's a little bit more intensive, okay? This is the Kyle Klinsky thing, man. You know, I don't know how much of a background I really should give you before we play the video, or let's just jump into it. And then I'll give you background as we go, right? I will tell you that this has been a topic of discussion we've had on here constantly for years and years, since probably 2015, 2014. We've probably been having this discussion on here. I will also tell you this. Way back then and all the way up until now, I've always reached out to Kyle Klinsky and asked him to say something about this. And he ignored me, and he ignored me, and he ignored me. He didn't like my content. He didn't like me. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Now it's happening to him. Okay. And with that being said, watch the pain and suffering, guys. Feel the pain.
All right, y'all. So a little bit of a red alert video here. I just watched a really fantastic clip from David Dole of the Rational National. He's a fellow lefty YouTuber. Now, you know, sometimes when I talk about the issue of YouTube suppression, I start to wonder, like, am I crazy? Am I wrong? Am I missing something? Because look, I have a YouTube rep, and he's a lovely guy. Like, Genuinely, like, I like
cannabis.
them.
Cannabis is just for all. Cheers, everybody.
But I honestly believe that even the YouTuber reps are kind of kept in the dark as to some of the broader macro picture stuff that YouTube is doing. And, you know, so I talked to this guy, and he really swears up and down, like, the algorithm's not hurting you, it's not hurting other lefty YouTubers, and stuff like that. And so, you know, it does give me pause. I mean, look, I've been in this for about a decade, and I know the way that the system works. But when you hear that, you know...
The guy's lying to your face, and you love him. Did you guys hear that? He loves somebody that lies to his face. Can we hear that again?
I like them. But I honestly believe... Am I missing something? Because, look, I have a YouTube rep, and he's a lovely guy. Like, genuinely, like, I like him. Rep, and he's a lovely guy. Like, genuinely, like, I like him. I have a YouTube rep, and he's a lovely guy. Like, genuinely, like, I like him.
So, all Crystal ever had to do was Kyle was spit on his face and tell him it was raining. And he liked her. You know, Kyle likes you if you fucking lie to his face. It doesn't even make sense. Hey, I like my YouTube rep. He lies to me constantly and tells me that the YouTube algorithm... Now, he's about to go through the entire show and tell you how he knows the algorithm's been fucking him up his ass all along. So how could he say that he likes his YouTube rep? Hey, Kyle, fuck your YouTube rep, dude. You're a sucker, man. You're a sucker. Kyle Klinsky, you're a sucker, man. They've got your fucking number pulled over there at YouTube, bro. Jesus Christ. I like
but
him.
I honestly believe that even the YouTuber reps are kind of kept in the dark as to some of the broader macro
They know.
stuff that YouTube
they
is
know.
doing. And, you know, so I talked to this guy, and he really swears up and down, like, the algorithm's not hurting you, it's not hurting other lefty YouTubers, and stuff like that. And so, you know, it does give me pause. I mean, look, I've been in this for about a decade, and I know the way that the system works. But when you hear that, you know, you think, geez, am I wrong? Did I miss something? Well, look, I'm here to tell you, no, I did not. So, great video from David Dole of the Rational National. He goes in and gives some specifics, gives some data on as to how the YouTube algorithm is crushing.
Now, isn't it funny? When I told him about this fucking 5 years ago, whatever, how fucking ever long ago it was. Oh, my videos weren't worth shit to him, right? Oh, but David Dole, the Rational National. Oh, he did the exact same thing that I've been doing for years. He literally just fucking parroted me. He did it. I haven't seen it yet, but he just made a video, obviously, according to Kyle, saying, I don't watch that guy because he's a cuck. I hate that motherfucker. But I digress. He made a video saying that the YouTube algorithm has made him be getting zero subscribers. Huh? Where have you been hearing that for years from, guys? Look, let me just ask you. Put it in the chat, okay? I'm trying to make this easy for you all. Give me a 1 if you've ever heard me say that I will literally go months and get no subscribers. I'll sometimes go negative with all of the uploads I make. If you've heard that on my channel, give me a 1 in the chat right now. If you've heard me talk about this in the past, give me a 1 in the chat right now. Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. Hippie Chick. Thank you. Chinese Nick. Thank you. Financial Proof Candace Mountain. Thank you. Stephen Running. Thank you. Jerry Lawton says, I remember. Trendy Nick. Dude, why does it say there's 16 people watching and I only get 5 ones? Sweet Lou, 6 people. Who's these 10 other people? Hey, if you've never heard me say that I get 0 fucking subscribers on this fucking channel, give me a 0. If you've never heard me say that my subs have been subverted on YouTube, give me a 0 in the channel. If you've never heard me talk about that before. Hey, Camille, what's up? Derek, 6. Okay. Wow.
Him. Again, it's not just crushing him. It's crushing me. It's crushing virtually every independent media outlet that you can think of.
Oh,
That's
really?
Not hyperbolic.
Oh, really?
So, what did he show? Well,
crushing
look,
us,
his
huh,
channel
Kyle?
almost
Wow.
has 500,000 subscribers.
Wow. Oh, now you're going to do the math? Great. What? You know what's funny? It's like, wow, news to all of us, guys. Kyle's giving us news that we've never heard before. Yeah, I know YouTube legit hates me. I know. But now they hate Kyle. And now they hate David Dole too. Right? Watch. They're getting the same thing, man. And it hurts because you know what? These guys used to have a voice. and they could have done something about this years ago when I was appealing to them. Exactly, Camille. Welcome to the party, Kyle. Welcome to the party, bro. We've all been here waiting for you to walk in the door. And I swear I'll punch you in your fucking jaw if you call it racist marijuana one time. When I hand you this bong and let you smoke my cannabis, you better fucking call it cannabis, Kyle. You better fucking call it cannabis, Kyle.
Now, for those of you who don't know, the way that YouTube used to work is that basically the bigger you get, the bigger you can get. So it's almost like the growth is exponential. So you already reach a big audience, which then serves your videos up kind of in a meritocracy type way. It then serves your videos up as recommended videos to new people. Then they watch it, and some percentage of them end up subscribing too. And so you get a lot of growth. Now, during election years, we found on my channel that we would grow about 30,000, 40,000 subs a month. That's during an election year.
30 to 40K.
So those are the big growth.
Remember
months.
that.
Now, normally in an off year, it'd be about half that. 15,000, maybe 20,000 subs a month. That's the way it worked when the algorithm was much more of a meritocracy. Well, YouTube, and this isn't me talking, you can go watch the clip, I covered it. YouTube CEO came out and was doing some interview about misinformation and disinformation on YouTube. Of course, the 2016 election was largely blamed on that, even though I think it's bullshit, and I think that's a total dodge, and Hillary Clinton was just a bad candidate. But she was asked about that, like, what are you doing about that? And her response was, look, one of the things we're doing is that we have now decided to prioritize authoritative news sources. And so what does that mean? That means CNN,
Trendy
MSNBC,
OH, what's up?
Fox
OG.
News, and probably the nightly news outlets, CBS, ABC, outlets like that, they are now prioritized in the algorithm. So if you are into news and politics, in other words, they try to redirect you to that stuff because that's the safe stuff. That's the stuff that they know, hey, we won't get in trouble as YouTube from our advertisers or anybody else if we just serve up this.
So glad Kyle's explaining
Well, there
this
are
to all of
consequences
us.
to that. The consequences to that are
Right, Nick?
independent media outlets like myself,
Right,
like
hippie
David Doe,
chick?
we've been crushed as a result
Right,
of that.
Debbie?
And that's really not
Right,
hyperbolic.
Steve?
So like I said, a good month during an election year, 30,000, 40,000 new subscribers. A standard month in an off year, anywhere from minimum 10,000 new subs to about 20,000 new subs a month.
10 to 20.
So what is remember David Dole?
He's going to reveal what he's getting now.
Subscribers on his channel. What was his sub growth in the last month? 0.
You heard that
0
before?
new subscribers.
How do they do that? Huh?
On at least,
Crazy.
I think the number was 2.2 million.
Now, you could go back and find a video of me, and I guarantee you, I will have said, look, it's happened to me, and it's going to start happening to them. Then, when it's too late, they're going to start caring about it. And that day is today. Even Adpocalypse wasn't enough. They didn't think this was possible. They thought after Adpocalypse they had it all tied up, everyone had to take their licks, and boom, we're all fucking shook hands and walked away. And I knew the whole time. I'm like, man, you don't see it. You don't see it at all. Oh, you will pay. You are gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You're gonna pay big time. And it's gonna hurt, and you're gonna cry, and cry, and cry, and cry. I promise you that. I said that in my live stream, and today's the day. What's the day? Today's the day. It's Monday, December 27th, 2021. Great job, Kyle, says Robert. Today is literally the day that Kyle finally figured it out. What I've been talking about since 2014. It's taken him this long. And I warned him, and I used to put posts and posts and posts. Oh, but you know, YouTube hid my fucking chats on his fucking shit. Or he may have fucking hid me on his own chat. Who knows? Maybe he's got me shadow banned. Who knows? Every time I go to a Kyle Klinsky video and I look at all the chats, 150 likes, 200 likes, 750 likes, you know, all the top chats. I'll put a chat, 0 likes. No one will see them. No one will see my posts. Call it cannabis, Kyle. Marijuana is a racist word. You know, learn your history. You want to act like you're smart about shit.
Views. Well, what? What is that? Did David Dole suddenly all start doing like a horrendous job?
Zero. Remember?
Is he just not interesting as much as he was before?
No, Kyle.
What's going on there?
It's called YouTube shutting you up.
This is not an individual failing. It is the system.
Okay, good.
He also goes on to show...
Finally figured it out.
Listen, previously, the breakdown of people who would watch my videos who were subscribed or unsubscribed, it was about 50-50 for him. Previously, before the authoritative news sources changed to the algorithm. What is it now? I think it was like 72% of the people who watch the videos are subscribed. So, he's not being served as much to the unsubscribed.
Third! You've been
and probably a lot of
third!
those who are unsubscribed who are watched are ones who, for whatever reason, aren't subscribed, but they purposefully go visit the channel directly. So, listen, for me, I'll share the numbers myself. Let me pull them up. I know roughly what the number is.
Listen to what... Here, he's going to say how many subs he gets now. Listen, he used to get 10,000.
What was my sub growth last month?
He used to get 10,000.
In an off-election year month, I'd have 10 to 20,000 subs.
Easy.
Roughly in that
Easy.
zone.
I used to watch his numbers.
How many do I have now? Why can't I find it? Give me 1 second.
Look, he's crying. He's crying. Look at his eyes. These
Plus
eyes.
759. I got 759 new subscribers.
These eyes cry every night for lost subscribers. These eyes cry every night for this horrible algorithm. The hurting's on you, Kyle, ba, ba, ba. And we are laughing, ba, da, da. Sucks to be you, Kyle. Cheers, everybody. No law regarding Kyle's fucking sadness. God, his tears are so sweet. Like the sweetest of wines.
Subscribers. Now, another thing I'll tell you, personal experience on my part, is when I go look at the back end of my YouTube channel on the dashboard, there will be wild fluctuations from minute to minute. So, like, I'll go look, and it'll say, plus 531 subscribers in the last month.
Manipulation?
Then,
Weird, huh?
2 minutes later,
wow,
I'll
manipulation?
have to refresh it or whatever. And all of a sudden it's down plus 402. What? Did that many people?
You guys, before Google bought YouTube, the subscribers and the view counter, everything was in real time. Does anybody remember that? Give me a 1 if you were on YouTube back in 2010, 2011. Were you a YouTube user back in 2010, 2011? Those were the days when everything was in real time. And then 2012, 2013, something like that, Google bought YouTube and they started using the algorithms. You guys are old school. Yeah. Well, you used to like a video. You'd like the video. You'd view the video counter would go up. When Google got in, they got this weird 400 thing. Your viewer counter would go up to 400 and then it would stop. It was some number. I can't remember what the number was. And then it would take like 12 hours or something, and then it would give you the real number. It was the dumbest thing. I used to record myself singing.
Subscribe.
I bet that was a rude awakening, huh, bro?
That exact second? I don't think so. So, look. The algorithm is crushing us. There might be other things going on that I'm unfamiliar with or unaware of. Maybe there's a glitch or something that makes it look like there's wild swings up and down in, at any given time. But we're getting...
You got 45 subscribers recording yourself singing, Joe? I'm impressed. It's not easy to get subscribers on YouTube, bro. I know. It's just not easy. It's hard to get people to hit that subscribe button. You know? Yeah, man. I didn't know that. Respect, bro. That's good.
Screwed, man. We are. And the downside of this is...
Oh, there's a downside, everybody.
No new sub growth, no recommendations to new people of our content means the particular message...
You guys, there's a downside to YouTube fucking not allowing you to get any more subscribers anymore on your channel. There's a downside to that. Kyle's going to explain it to us. Everybody, oh, do go on, Kyle. We're so interested.
And flavor and variety of my show and David Dole's show and other new media and independent media and alternative media shows, it doesn't get out there as much. Crystal Ball has first-hand experience with this. When she was with Rising, she got, I think she was in the top tier of the algorithm, and so she would do a monologue and get 1 million views. Now, I don't think they're in the top tier of the algorithm, and they get way less. Now, I get it. You know, the channel's new. It's going to have less for a while. But they've been at it for a little bit by now, and I have no doubt that they're not getting favorable treatment either. Now, maybe they're in a slightly higher tier than myself or David Dole, because I think it's probably a tiered system for the algorithm, but it's certainly not what it was before, when they were the authoritative news source tier. So, listen, man, I honestly don't even know why I'm making this segment, because I don't think it's even possible for us to overcome and override this suppression.
And you know what he also understands, and he's about to get into that, is your subscribers don't care about this. That's the worst part. That's the part that hurts his feelings and my feelings the most when I hear him talking about this. And I feel for him on this. He's going to say world's tiniest violin in a second. That's what it's like when you spend years giving yourself to an audience that literally, gets to know you real well to the point that they don't like you anymore and they turn their backs on you. And you can't just sustain it on new subscribers alone, which by itself would be all I need. If I got a new subscriber every day, I'd have a new friend every day. I make the show about you. It's easy. Hey, have I ever made the show about... Hey, give me a 1 in this chat if I've ever made a moment or a show about you in this chat. Give me a 1. Have I ever done that for any of y'all? It's to not be selfish and to give and give and give. And then you just expect, a little bit back from a massive amount of people that's just going to keep coming in. And it's okay if some people get butthurt or whatever. They'll leave, they'll come back. But you've got this influx of people, right? Well, this is what fucking hurts. I straight bash you. Joe H. Billy's like 1. Nick's like 1. Jerry's like 1. Freaking Oracle says yes. Freaking Oracle has a problem with his 1 button. Hey, freaking Oracle's 1 button's broken on his keyboard. You talk to your people. I try to talk to my people, Jerry. It's what I try to do. On Kyle Kalinski's level, it's fucking impossible. When he live streams, I'm sure he has, 50,000 people probably watching him when he goes live. I would think it's some crazy amount of people. Well, at least I'm sure it used to be that way. Now that they, of course, control the numbers, he probably doesn't get numbers like that anymore. But he could have. My point was, I just wish he had said something about it when I warned him about this years ago, when I was putting up videos addressed to him and asking you guys to tweet it at him, and I know you guys were tweeting the shit at him. And we would make videos and say, dude, the algorithm, will you say something about it? Can you help? Can you do a segment on it? Can you do a deep dive into it? It might not be affecting you, but it's affecting me, and it's gonna get you, and if you don't say anything now about me while you have a voice, they're gonna take your voice down too. Boom! Today. What's the day again? It's December 27th, 2021. That was the day Kyle Kalinski finally realized what I've been talking about for years and years and years and years. But I'm just some stupid old man that curses. I
really don't. But I guess what I'm doing
is
I'm just begging you guys to help me find a way around it. I mean, share this stuff as much as possible on whatever social media outlets you have. Send it directly to friends, family, or whoever. you know, if you're one of the people who happens to watch pretty regularly, but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I mean, shit, I'm right at the doorstep of 1 million subscribers, and I'm not kidding when I say, I don't think I'm ever going to get there. Or if I do get there, it'll be in like 3 years at this current pace. Unless something changes, unless the YouTube policies change. Because look, again, I like my YouTube rep, but I think they keep him in the dark. As soon as YouTube announced we have a new algorithm, and that algorithm is we're going to prioritize authoritative news, I was done so. From right then and on, I basically gained like no subscribers. And so the views do not go up as a result of that. So we're sort of stuck in neutral, man. And look, I mean, I know, right? Play the world's smallest violin, but like I'm doing everything I can on my end. I'm still pumping out a whole bunch of content. It's still the same stuff that I was always interested in and always cared about and always try to cover to the best of my ability and be as objective as I can, also as interesting as I can, so on and so forth. And we have just hit a brick fucking wall. And David Dole literally hit a brick wall. I mean, shit, he probably killed for 759 new subscribers. He got 0 last month. So, look. And there are people who have it worse than me. I think Jordan Chariton is in an even lower tier than both myself and David Dole. I mean, he's got 100,000 subscribers. He does a live stream and gets like 5 viewers. Listen, I understand if you're a little scared.
Oracle is trying to make a pre-recorded video of hodl importance, and he keeps getting interrupted. So, on pause for now. What's interrupting you, Oracle? Why can't you finish your video? Is it because you're watching my video? You're like, I'm late tonight. This guy's obsessed with his subscriber count. It don't matter as long as the message gets out. That's not the point, Joe. God, you're such a fucking fool, bro. I love you. You're such a fool. It's not about the number of people. Kyle couldn't give a fuck about the number of people watching his show. It's about the fact that YouTube has an algorithm that is controlling things that it shouldn't be doing. That's what he's talking about, Joe. He's talking about computer control. AI. We've already discussed this over and over again on this channel. It's about AI. You have people like Max Friedman that's writing that shit. You know, and Joe Rogan cheering it on so he can fuck a robot. And then you've got people like me and Kyle Kalinske and Jimmy Dore that are literally suffering from this bullshit every day. We're under the thumb of the Terminator robots. You know? We are the victims of AI. We're the first ones. We're the pioneers. I mean, you know, who beat me to it? I was algorithmed back. Okay, let's just be real here, guys. Let's say 2011, 2012, 2013. It was somewhere in that area. So I'm going to say, you know, I started getting algorithm. And I could show you the charting to prove it to you. You could see how they started subtracting subscribers, all that shit. I made videos about it. It's documented. Provable. YouTube algorithm doesn't pertain to me, no importance. Yeah, all right. Well, Joe, you're the least empathetic person that I've ever met in my entire life, bro. I mean, I can't even believe that you're giving your parents Bitcoins. Unless, Joe, are you just lying about giving your parents Bitcoins? Was that a lie that you just made up? You would never probably give your parents even a fucking Christmas card, would you? You just don't seem like that kind of person, man. A YouTube algorithm doesn't pertain to you. No importance. Okay, mister, how many subscribers did your pathetic channel get? What was it? 45 subscribers. Yeah, 45 subscribers, guys. But the YouTube algorithm didn't have anything to do with it on Joe H. Come on, dude.
Skeptical, and you say, Kyle, there was a big election.
So easy to disprove you, man. With your own words.
Organic. I can understand why you would think that. But what you need to understand is, I've been in this business for about a decade, and I know the ebbs and the flows. I know the ups and the downs. I know the peaks and the valleys. And when I tell you, the way the algorithm used to work is, even in an off-election year, on a random month, it would still be 10 to 20,000 new subscribers a month. I'm not kidding.
Right.
It was always like that.
Right.
And now, there was a month where I lost subscribers. There's, now it's, like I said, 759, which I'm not gonna lie, is actually pretty good for my recent trends. David Dole, 0 new subscribers when he does a fantastic show, and his show...
Did you hear what he just said? He said there was a month when I lost subscribers. Did you hear that? He just glazes right over it.
The way the algorithm used to work is, even in an off-election year, on a random month, it would still be 10 to 20,000 new subscribers a month. I'm not kidding. It was always like that. And now, there was a month where I lost subscribers. There's, now it's, like I said, 759, which I'm not going to... There's, now it's, like I said, 750... There was a month where I lost subscribers. There was a month where I lost subscribers. There was a month where I lost subscribers. There was a month where I lost subscribers.
When you're getting 10,000 subscribers a month, and there's a month when you're negative subscribers, and you don't think that's algorithm, or you're not talking about it, Facebook algorithm is trash. Hey, Amor, yeah, you gotta come back in with a different word. Come in, I don't care if that's your fucking name. I don't give a fuck. Come back in with another name onto my live stream. Alright. You're blocked. You have such a rough YouTube career. I suggest you come in on YouTube under a different name. But you don't use that name. If your parents named you that, if that's your real name, which I doubt, your parents are cunts. Both of them. You have such a rough YouTube career. 4 Bitcoin with proof of transfer. And I have empathy. You have such a rough YouTube career. It's all right, man. Look, I went back a couple of, maybe, I don't know how long it was. Maybe it was, I was watching a video, and it was maybe a year ago or something. I don't know, maybe 2 years ago, something like that. Anyway, I was watching an older video for some reason, and there were 50 people watching me, and I was not affected by that at all. And I was watching myself, and I was like, I don't remember being like that at all. I don't remember. God, there was a time when I'd have 50 people watching me on the average, and it didn't mean anything. I was like, just doing my show, regular show. And now I realize I can no longer do that. I can't just do the show the way I used to and have 50 people watching me. And I realize I don't have those numbers anymore, It's... Kyle's an algorithm expert. No, Kyle is an algorithm victim now. And he's admitting it. It's like a 12-step program. The first thing you got to do, Nick, is admit that you've got a problem. And he's admitting he's got the problem. That's why we're all like, welcome to the party, Kyle. Welcome to the fucking Algorithms Anonymous Club. It's AA for YouTubers. Algorithms Anonymous. You're welcome. I'm a genius.
There's, now it's, like I said, 759, which I'm not
Billy and I could write a movie script.
Trends.
Billy, we should write a movie.
0 new subscribers when he does a fantastic show, and his show should be getting out there to the world. It's really frustrating,
we could call it Algorithms Anonymous.
Look, I'm not asking for special treatment or favorable treatment. Neither is David Dole. I'm just asking for a level.
No! This is the movie, and this is the premise. The movie is called AA. Right? And the whole movie is AA meetings. All these people going to AA meetings. They're interesting, right? And you're hearing all these stories from people. And they're really depressing AA-type stories. Kind of blurry and fuzzy because it's AA, so you're not really seeing the faces. It's going to be a really interesting movie. And at the very end, it backs out of all of the AA meetings. And it says, welcome to AA. And underneath it, it says, Algorithms Anonymous. And you realize the whole time, you weren't listening to people who had a problem with alcohol. You were listening to people like Kyle and me talking about our First Amendment rights being taken away from us on YouTube. Billy, let's write that movie. That's it. And all these people can be in on it. You guys are all in on the premise. It's a great movie. Bro, I've got a lot of experience in AA meetings. So I can really do a lot of good writing around that. You know? Dude. We can have a scene, bro, where everyone's sitting around a circle and they're somebody's talking and this old man breaks in and he's like, let me tell you about this time. And he starts talking about something that's off top, that's not appropriate for conversation in a group session. And the whole group just rags on the guy. Like, they're all like, no, bro, no, you are not going there now. No, shut up. Not again, bro. No. The whole group all at the same time. Everybody just attacks them. I remember this one time. I've literally got moments, personal moments that I could write a nano, but that I've learned. Dude, fucking blow up moments, people just raging. Oh, dude, so much entertainment, so much chastising and self-righteousness. Dude, I once went, you guys want to hear something? I once went into an AA meeting after I had left where I'd gone. I went to rehab, right? And I'd gone to all these AA meetings in that state, in the city, in the state. And I went back to Florida, and I went back there, and I walk into a meeting with my girlfriend at the time. And before it starts, some of the people that were running the meeting, they walk up to me and they're like, hey, man, we haven't seen you in a long, what's going on with you, bro? And, I told them I left, I come back to visit. I was there to see my sponsor and show my girlfriend at the time, the area where I was is beautiful, and take her around, and just tour around and shit. And they go, will you get up and speak? And I go, yeah, sure, I'll get up and speak. Yeah, absolutely. So they run the meeting, and I get up and I speak. And between the time that I had gone to rehab and been back to Florida, I'd been in a motorcycle accident. I'd broken my neck. And when I'd broken my neck, they gave me pain medication. I had 6 broken ribs. And it felt like someone was taking a knife and just stabbing it into my underarm, okay? So, right here, right into my underarm, it literally just felt like someone was taking a knife and just stabbing it. Like right there, see that hole? Yeah, right where that hole is. Perfect demonstration. It's like someone was just taking a knife and stabbing it right into my underarm. Just stabbing me. That's what it felt like, my broken ribs, right? And the broken neck wasn't helping either. So they gave me, the strongest shit. They gave me, Dilaudids or whatever the fuck. Because this was the craziest fucking pain. And they knew it. They knew the kind of pain I was experiencing. And I took some. And even though I was sober, I wasn't, the amount of pain, I remember the day I couldn't get to my medication. And I had fallen down in the living room by the guest room. And I had gotten kind of like, there was a bench at the end of the bed where you sit on to put your shoes on. And I had somehow like rolled on I was in so much pain. I was writhing in pain on the floor of my mom's house that I had rolled up under this bench. And my mom came over and she was like, what can I do? What can I do? And I was like, I need my fucking pills. If you could get them, they're in my, she knew where they were. She went and she grabbed them for me. Oh, 6 fucking ribs. Dude, it fucking sucked. I don't know, Mantis. I don't know. Have you ever had a broken rib before? Hey, give me a 1 in the chat if you guys have ever had a broken rib before. Give me a 1 in the chat if you've ever had a broken rib before. Broken rib. It's a common injury. I had 6. Motorcycle accident. I cracked 6 vertebrae in my neck, and I cracked 6 ribs. Nick, what was that like? I hear they affect your breathing, though. Bro, when you sneeze, when you cough, when you laugh and you forget, you think you're going to die. It is one of the most intense, horrible fucking... It's called breakthrough pain. It's one of the most intense, horrible fucking things I've ever experienced. I've experienced a couple of things like that, and that was one of them. But that put aside, I went into that AA meeting and I gave my experience that I had, and I said, and I took, I had to take pain medication. I said I didn't fall back into taking them recreationally like I would have, and I was really proud of myself, and I shared that in the meeting, and I went and I sat down. And one of the people who led the meeting that was actually standing around the circle that was inviting me to chat went up on stage to talk on the podium and started chastising me. Started fucking chastising me. How ignorant, hypocritical of you. How dare you. And do you know there were gasps in the audience, and one of the girls that was in the circle that was asking me to talk, she literally stood up and said, whoa, hey, you need to keep this about yourself. Let's make this about you. She said to that guy. And we could totally write that in the movie, bro. That whole scene. You know, and make it about AI. And make it about my YouTube channel instead of making it about, you know, for pain. You know what I had to do once? I had to use a green screen. He green screened it. Oh my God, you fucking green screened on a podcast? Oh my God, you fucking phony motherfucker. Could be something like that, you know? That would make it really funny because it was literally about somebody taking, you know, hardcore fucking pain meds, you know, when they were sober for 5 years, you know? You told addicts that you could take drugs and not get addicted. Yeah, well, I said I was proud of myself. I didn't have a choice, Billy. I would have tried to kill myself. I was in unbelievable amount of pain. You can't. I don't know if you can imagine it. You know, I've only had that kind of pain like 4 times in my life. One of them was my gallbladder. One of them was my appendix. And one of them was diverticulitis. I remember those times really easily, right? You see that? You know, when an organ is failing, that's one of the most painful experiences you will ever go through. And that's what those were. That was organ failure on all 3 of those, in one form or another. And 2 of them were total organ failures. One was recoverable, diverticulitis. Luckily, good thing I don't have that same diet, huh? I've only kidnapped and not murdered. Sounds like something from a Dexter fucking episode. You know? Him and a bunch of serial killers sitting around chatting about their issues.
Playing field. I'm just asking for YouTube to get their boot off my neck. And it's not just about me. Listen, I disagree massively with...
Isn't that funny? I just told you it's not about his numbers.
I want them to have a fair shot.
It's about free speech. Exactly.
But unfortunately, what this does is
I agree with him here.
It incentivizes more clickbaity stuff. But probably the only way that channels that are in our tier of the algorithm can take off is if you cover some bullshit that's hot at the given moment. You know? And I'm not going to do that. I have values. I have principles.
Do you guys know that I did a show when Sagar and Jetty covered the UFO shit from the footage released from the Pentagon? And I said, Rising just jumped the shark. I go, they're not going to last long after this one. And boom, right? Gone. Not long after that. You know, it was, 2 months? If that, they fucking shipped him out. The worst pain I ever had was when a ceiling that was on fire fell on me when I was in a fire. Brock Lesnar had that too. This guy is annoying with his subscribers. Bro, he's talking about being silenced on YouTube. Shut the fuck up, Joe H. Just listen. It's almost over. You little bitch.
Look, you guys know me, man. I'm the person who... We launched Crystal Kyle and Friends. We take 0 ad dollars for that show. We don't read ads. We don't even... I literally click off the monetization on YouTube for those clips. So, maybe... Fuck, I'm principled to a fault. Even David Dole told me, shit, if Google Ads is going to run ads anyway, even if I turn off the monetization for us, why not put the monetization on? And the answer is, because I told you guys I wasn't going to put the fucking monetization on. So, shit, it kills me. Sometimes I click off the monetization and that video ends up being the biggest video of the week and it gets 200,000 views and I'm like, okay, well, I'm an idiot, but listen, I'm principled to a fault. So,
are you Mr. Marijuana?
Here, other than to tell you
you're
guys,
highly principled, you
like,
fucking racist.
Subscribe, share, comment for the algorithm.
This cannabis user would beg to
spread
defer.
as much as you can, and god damn it, I hope YouTube changes this. Because this is about a free and independent media. It's about getting the word out there for our particular ideological perspective and our show more. And it's fucking obnoxious, isn't it? It really is. Because you do all this work and you care deeply about the issues and you put it up there and the idea is if I build it, they will come. And they ain't coming. And it's not like they're not coming free of their own volition. They're not coming because YouTube is blocking people from coming. So, again, it's not just me, it's David Dole, it's Jordan Chariton, it's virtually every new and independent media outlet you know of. And, man, YouTube better change the policies. And final point is, look, I get it. Some people say go to Rofkin, go to Rumble, go to all these different places. YouTube is YouTube, and Twitter is Twitter, and Facebook is Facebook, and they're gigantic, okay? It's not as simple as just go to a new outlet and then you'll be okay. If the number of people who use those platforms is 20%, 30% of what's on YouTube anyway, it's not worth it. And there's already been like 2 or 3 other attempts to copy a YouTube, and they've gone under.
You
Steam
make
and a
me
bunch of others.
feel like
It's like,
dancing. I
am I
wanna
really going to put
dance
that
the
time
night
investment
away.
in to not
You make me
yield
feel
results?
like dabbing.
And is that platform
I
going to
want
be
to
around
dab
for a
the
while?
night
Those
away.
platforms change. Really,
I
what
want to
think should
dab with
happen
trendy
is,
names.
and now I'm getting off
You
on
make
side
me
tangents, but you guys know
feel
this. I
like
think
dabbing.
First Amendment protection.
Oh, yeah. It's not about how many subscribers he has, and I love that about him. It's not about him. He's using himself as an example, guys. What it's about is the same thing I say it's about. It's about our First Amendment rights being silenced, and that's the worst part. That's the worst part. It's not so much the money. I'm sure he's got additional. Fuck, dude, it's really snowing, isn't it? He's got additional sources of income. And anybody who, let me just tell you this, guys, all right? Anybody who relies on Google as a complete way to make your living, you've got to be ready to accept what happens when Google fucks you, because you got to know what kind of a company Google is. And when you make Google your business partner, this is what can happen. So I have a feeling that he understands that. And he understands the ebbs and flows of his podcast audience and the market that he's dealing with. He also has a lot of other friends that do this on different levels. He's got a lot of information, All he's saying is the pain that he's feeling in his subscriber count is the algorithm making sure that less people hear what people like him have to say. It's not, hey, give me my subscribers back. I need more subscribers. You're fucking doing this to myself. He's not like that. He's just saying, this is what they've done to me, but this is how it affects everyone. It's just taken him fucking 8 years or something to catch up to me on it. That's all. Wow, man. Wow. Holy shit. I love that I could see nobody's come up my driveway, because the snow tracks. Oh, even if it was human footsteps, I'd see them. I see goddamn deer tracks, Rogie tracks, Harl's tracks. It's fucking hilarious. So it's snowing again. Wow. I haven't rinsed off the satellite dish one time. I guess it's covered with snow. But I haven't had a problem broadcasting. I guess it's been coming through loud and clear, so. If you're a full-time entertainer, you should have entertainment insurance and an entertainment lawyer, period. Business insurance. Yeah. You know. Kyle's late to the fucking party. He was warned. And, there's very little that can be done. Like he said, there's very little. Now it's way too late. I mean, imagine this. He was on Joe Rogan. You know? He was on Joe Rogan. He had a loud fucking voice, man. He's had the opportunity. But because he wanted to ignore my little voice, my little pipsqueak field mouse voice. Hey, Ice. What's up, brother? Yo, Iceman, look what I did. I anticipated your arrival. I put down some of the best. The very, very best. J Hood brings the best. Dabs around. Panoy's got some great dabs. He likes to throw them slabs. He'll throw them right on down. Yeah. And when he's dabbing, oh yeah, you know he's slabbing again. And then he grabs his dab. Now, start spreading the oil. I'm dabbing today. I'm gonna get so fucking high with trendy name. Cheers. I got them shits. I got them diamonds. If I can dab some there, I'll dab some bump anywhere. I'm gonna dab some trendy ness. Trendiness. You guys like that? I'm going to dab some trendiness. My dad and I invented a magnetic induction coil for nectar collectors so you can dab with it. We had to go to a machinist to get a stainless steel tip because titanium won't work. Killer GB. If I can dab some there. Where's the goddamn chat at? Why wouldn't the chat be on the screen? Where the fuck is it? Why does it say window region? This is the wrong window region. Okay, I don't get it. Where's the chat, bruh? Psst. Nobody's even not doing the chatting. Hey, look at that! It's the Chizickety chat! Look at that! No, up on the screen. Tremendous, Nate. How's that vase working? Vase? What vase? found a great show with Jonah Hill. If you haven't seen it, limited series, Maniac. Dude, I saw Maniac. Dude, that show's fucked up, bro. I was pissed off at Jonah Hill for that bullshit. No. No, that was no. No. Have you gotten to the end, Billy? Dude, I was so fucking mad about that. I was so angry at Jonah Hill. I was like, that's so wrong, man. I was like, that's so fucking violent. Oh my God. It was like the most violent thing I'd ever seen in my entire life. Yeah, I've seen it. I was really angry at Jonah Hill. I remember that. You know, I totally watching him in Don't Look Up, I totally forgot I was mad at him. Isn't opium a plant? Opium is a plant. It's a flowering plant, I believe, yes. They're called poppies. I think opium comes from the poppy plant, I believe. But opium comes from a plant. How's that? It's like THC comes from a plant. It's a fucked off version of Black Mirror. No, I haven't. I'm enjoying the period films worked in so far. I'm on the Middle Earth shit. Billy, it's disturbing. I'm just warning you. If you're not disturbed by shit, violent, really violent, horribly violent shit. I got really angry when I saw how violent that shit got. I was like, they lure you in and then they do this shit and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my God, I didn't sign up for this at all. This is not what I thought this was. Oh my God. It's so bad. It's like American Horror Story, bro. It's like when you're watching American Horror Story and you're watching what they could do and you're like, oh my God, can you do that? Can you do that in a movie? Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so bad. American Horror Story. That is so bad. I kept watching. I watched the whole thing. You know, I couldn't stop. It was so bad. Oh my God. Some of those fucking shows were so bad. Opium comes from poppies. Yeah. Poppy flowers. It's a simple process. Disturbed. I can watch anything. Oh, cool. Wow. Well then, dude, those shows you'd probably enjoy and appreciate. The ones that I mentioned. Because they disturbed me. Man, I was disturbed by that Jonah Hill movie. I was really disturbed by it. I was like, dude, I thought I was watching one thing and then it turned into something so ugly and vulgar and I was like, oh man. I just wasn't expecting it. Not with Jonah Hill. And I kind of held Jonah Hill responsible. I was like, man, dude, you're like, God damn it. I didn't know you were that kind of an actor, man, you know? But you are now. He's diverse. What can I say? It's great. He's great in that, man. He's great. Like I said, I watched the whole thing. I can't wait until blockchain YouTube is created. There already is one. It's Theta, I think. But once we get decentralized YouTube out there on the blockchain, it's going to blow up. Bro, I watched the Joe Rogan Red Band segment from the interview where he talks about his metaverse experience, where he's doing a whole thing in the metaverse, man, and he's got a room with sensors all around him so he can get up, right, and he can move, and his character moves with him. And he does this when he talks in the metaverse. People see his character like doing this. You want to do that? You want to do that? It doesn't matter. You do whatever the fuck you want, and this shit will track you almost. It's spooky, man. Red Band Virtual. I checked it out today on YouTube. He's got 4 hour 20-minute fucking Twitch live streams of him playing this virtual shit, shooting pool with his friends, fucking sitting down eating sushi in a sushi bar with his buddies that look like Elon Musk, and one of them looks like kind of like Gumby. I don't know. Another one is Boba Fett. in white, like snow outfit, like white and gray or some shit. Have you watched The Platform? It was a different movie. No, Dave D, I have not. What's up, Dave D? You jumped up a human once in a dream? Google is heavily invested. Dude, I once shot a motherfucker in a dream. It was the most realistic, crazy thing. And then I realized, I was like, I really thought it was happening, and it was such a vivid memory. I was like, wow, man, okay, so I really could do it. I guess I decide to shoot somebody, and I didn't even fucking hesitate. And you know what's crazy about that dream? I never found out who it was I killed, and I never saw their face. That was crazy. That was a crazy dream. But their girlfriend came and dragged them to the car, threw their body in the car, and took off. And it wasn't this house. It was my house I grew up in as a kid. The house growing up in, you know. It was that house. And I was sitting in a part of the house that went out towards the street, you know. And it started out as the first house that I was in, but then it immediately went to the second house that I lived in. Isn't that weird? And then the whole thing was the second house that I lived in. And then, it's all the memories come back from that dream when I start thinking about it. It's crazy. I remember thinking the gun wasn't properly... It made a weird noise when I loaded the chamber, man, you know, clack, clack, and something was loose. And I was like, I remember having the thought that was different. That, you know, it's almost like Neo in the Matrix when he sees the black cat twice. It was like that. It was like a moment like that, but I didn't realize in the dream that I was dreaming. I was like, that was weird. I remember thinking that. I was like, God, I hope it fires. I remember thinking that. And it was like one motion, man. I just pointed and shot 4 times through the door. I saw the image of the person through a glass window, right? And I could see, you know, it wasn't a glass door. It was blurred out like a bathroom style, like the kind of window you would see going out to a... This wasn't how my house was. But in the dream, it was a door. And there wasn't a door on that part of the house there either. The door faced another direction. But this was a door. There was a door there in my living room, in my parents' home. And it was a regular door with a window that was like bathroom glass. You know, you couldn't see. You could only see an outline of somebody in a shadow. You couldn't see their face at all. And I remember when I shot through the door, that glass didn't shatter. So I never saw their face. But I went to the door to open it up. And by the time I got to the door and opened it up and looked outside, his girlfriend had already dragged his body across the yard and was throwing his body into the passenger side of the car. And I just stood there and I was like in shock. And I remember just standing there watching her, and I just kind of remember having this helpless feeling. Like I had no idea who it was or who she was or what was going on. And she got him in the car, and they were like about 100 feet away from me, you know? And I just stood there. And she closed the door, ran around, it happened really fast. She got in the car, and off she went. Boom. And then I woke up. This crazy fucking dream, man. It's like Enoch had a dream the other night, bro. He watched that movie, Don't Look Up, and he dreamt he was in the movie, like goddamn Last Action Hero, like the kid in the Last Action Hero. You know, oh, you'll pay. You are going to pay. You are gonna pay. You are gonna pay. Tokens in order to be a validator. Wait, what are we talking about here? No money exchanged hands. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me catch up with y'all. He's kind of Hollywood dingbat. In real life, his dad is Dick Feldstein and his uncle is Alan Rufkin. Grew up rich, but now Jonah promotes eating tree bark. Google is not invested in Theta. Killer GB there's in D Live and Odyssey. Google is heavily invested in Theta. There is a reason. Google is not invested in Theta. He's kind of Hollywood dingbat. Okay, that was a strange girlfriend. What? The one who took her boyfriend's body from the... I'll say this. She's fucking strong. To fucking drag him across the yard before I could get to the door to open it up. What? I told you. This is the last can of food. I wasn't kidding. That's all we got, pal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I could put you outside with the food in the snow. You want to do that? I can put you outside in the snow. Do this. Here, look. Oh, you're all. He's eating. I put him outside in the snow with the food. He's fucking eating. It makes it more urgent. You know, you better fucking eat that food, motherfucker. I don't have any more canned food, bro. That's all you get. He's gonna be a little bitch. We wanted a currency that we control decentralized. Now we want big corporations to buy in the hypocrisy, says Joe H. To buy in? Well, they can buy in all they want as long as they don't control it. I had a dream that a buck-toothed dog bit me. It didn't hurt. All I could say was, dude, you got some fucked up teeth, said Dave T. Sorry, I'll bet you later, pal. Oh, some butt teeth. What was his name, Goofy? Yeah, the dog's name was Goofy. That happens to me a lot. If you wear a watch, you can look at your watch to see if you're dreaming. It'll be different. Really? You have to hold tokens in order to be a validator, says Oracle. They were given tokens, no money exchanged hands, says Joe H. Hippie chick, Billy. If you want to have and remember crazy dreams, wake up an hour earlier than normal, then allow yourself to pass back out. You won't reach REM sleep and you'll remember it all. Billy Valentine. Really? Did you just make that up, Billy? Or is that real? Hippie chick, strong. Theta Labs. That'd be so funny if Billy said, no, I just made that shit up. Theta Labs is staking 5 million Theta tokens for Google. Says Joe H. All right, we're all caught up on the chat, guys. How about we make some coffee? Wait, it's 4:20 in 4 minutes. Let's see if I can get the coffee going and get back here by 4:20. Let's see if we can get the coffee going. We don't have a lot of time. If we don't get back to 4:20, right back to the podcast, it will be a crime. It will be a crime. So, Trendy Nate put the coffee in the Keurig 2.0 and hit the button, ran to the fridge to grab his creamer, though. To grab his creamer, though! audience will be rough. My audience will be rough. Yes! You guys like that shit? I do that shit all... Hey, I'm a dope producer, yo. I can do that shit all day. I can do that shit all freaking day. I'm singing opera. Hey, I'm freaking singing opera. Singing opera, y'all. I'm singing the goddamn opera. Listen to me. It's almost ready. We're gonna get some. It's gonna be fun. I got my Rogies. My Rogies chilling on the couch. My Rogies on the sofa. Rogies checking me out. He's like, yeah, you ain't hooked me up at all today, motherfucker. I'm like, dude, you had the last 2 bites of my fucking hamburger. Are you kidding me? That was the dopest fucking hamburger on the planet. That fucking burger today, I will fucking tell you about that burger. Seriously. Look, it's the one I made yesterday, and it sat in the Cool Whip container overnight in the refrigerator and congealed. I took it apart really carefully. I took the lettuce off of it, right? And I took the 3 parts. I took the burger patty with the cheese. Remember the way I built it? Right? So I had the bottom bun face up. I took the top bun face up. Put them in the toaster. There was nothing on either of them except mayonnaise on the bottom bun, right? The hamburger had everything on it. I took the hamburger and put that in the toaster oven, 325, about 15 minutes. 325. Dude, that shit came out perfecto. Fucking perfect. It was so bomb. It was bomb. It was dope bomb. It was fire. Fire! The kids say fire, then she was the gas. It was the gas. It was the fire. I'm the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the cat outside for a little bit. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. No. Shut up, you're very good. Look at this. Hey, Chris! What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Theta Labs is taking 5 million Theta tokens for Google. I mean, just off the top of my head, 5 million Theta tokens doesn't sound like a lot. It doesn't sound like enough to manipulate the market with. Does it, Joe? Or Oracle? What's your opinion on that? It just seems like a little bit. Not like a Michael Saylor piece, you know? Or fucking, goddamn Goldman Sachs buy-in. Because, you know, these banks, they're going to have to do these giant billion-dollar buy-ins of Bitcoin to satisfy their customers. They're going to be selling crypto to their customers. Banks. Soon. They're such hypocrites, man. They've been persecuting us for this shit. You know, and soon they're going to be doing it. Hey, man. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm enjoying this kafefe. A little cannabis action. A little kafefe. You know, talking a little smack. A little smackola. Doing some dabbies. it's snowed outside, so it's freaking gorgeous. It's just beautiful. It's actually it's perfect outside. It's perfectly beautiful. It's just like not a dangerous amount of snow on the ground. You could drive in and out of here no problem. You know, it looks like to be maybe in some spots maybe 2 inches, you know, where it's piled up a little bit. And where the cars have driven, you can see the road underneath, you know. I just never get around to writing it. Yeah. Awaiting a new summary. Huh. Okay, let me check the news headlines really quick and just see if anything's going on, because I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at this anymore. Cardano's trending. Cardano's $1.49 right now, guys. Yeah, that's not bad. It got up to almost $1.60. Everybody, Cardano. That's great. That's great news. Okay, the jurors have resumed deliberations on the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. Am I saying it right? I don't know. Ghislaine. Her name's Ghislaine, right? Just don't even look at the is. Ghislaine Maxwell trial. And that's what's trending on my Twitter. So everything's probably different for everybody. I don't know. It says the IRS is trending right now. I don't give I don't have too much of a yearning to click on that one. I just don't feel like yelling and screaming right now. I'm just checking out the headlines. 96. Okay, look. Dude, can you give me a 1 in the live stream right now if you've ever heard me preach on here about the dangers of practicing sports and cheering on these sporting events during a pandemic? Give me a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard me say this. Check this out. You guys are just going to be like, pfft. Wow. Now, I don't like to say I told you so when people are possibly, out of those people, one person could die. On the average, it's like, maybe one of them will die. So it's like 1 out of every 100, right? I'm not celebrating this at all, but I am celebrating the fact that I told you that this was going to happen. I'm not celebrating the fact that this happened to them. I knew this was going to happen to them. I told you guys, this is dangerous. It's not worth it. Find another pastime. Don't support this, because as long as there's fans that are supporting it, there's, supply and demand. But if you don't mind putting their lives at risk, I mean, Jimmy Dore certainly doesn't. Jimmy Dore doesn't mind if these guys, if any of them have, adverse. He doesn't care. And, I don't know, man. I think that you should care enough to the point that you don't support sports during this time. Why would you expect people to get in each other's faces and breathe on each other during this time? I know some of you might be thinking, yeah, but nay, this time might not ever end. Okay. Fair enough. Then what do you suggest? What's your solution, You want to just ban the contact sports, or do you want to require them to wear masks while they play it? You know, you want to require testing before and after they get on and off the field. You want to mandate anything on them. You know, it's an interesting conversation to be had. Stay the fuck away from my hot coffee. I will fucking kill a gnat. I will swat a gnat. I cleaned all the snow off of my carport, and it snowed enough that I need to go back out there and do it again. You know, if it's going to keep snowing. That motherfucker to collapse with my truck underneath it. But I don't know how much more rain we're supposed to get. I guess I should check the weather report, huh? And see what it says. Because it changes from, you know, every 12 hours or so. Now it says we're supposed to get a total of a quarter of an inch of rain. And then less than, it's 0.09. So almost a tenth of an inch tomorrow. Then a tenth of an inch on Wednesday. So we say that that's times 7. So we could get an inch of snow in the next 3 days, maybe, is what it's predicting. But it's definitely freezing, man. 27 degrees, 27 degrees, 30 degrees. The highs today, 38. Then tomorrow the high's 34. Then the Wednesday the high's 34. But Thursday it's going to warm up to 46 with a low of 28, which is a lower low than the day before. Fuck TikTok. Can I just say fuck TikTok? Fuck TikTok for all of their advertisements. Guys, do you see TikTok advertisements all over your smartphones? On every fucking app, do you see TikTok advertisements? They have fucking spent so much money on advertising. Fuck TikTok. Oh my god. Holy shit, they are everywhere. Did your rain dance bring snow? No, it was going to snow anyway, hippie chick. It wasn't the rain dance. We talked about that when I did it. You only hear what you want to hear, hippie chick. Isn't that funny? A fucker called me to fix his truck. He said, no TikTok ads on mine? No. You can do so much, though. Bitch, that about clown actor artist said, Gomer the mechanic to you. What the fuck? Fuck dick talk. Fuck it. Dick talk. It's because, Billy, we're all getting a personalized ad experience, right? Hey, they're going to resentence the guy who got 110 years in prison. They're going to consider resentencing him. Good. I love that it's still on CNN's webpage. It says Candace Owens tries to explain away Trump's truthful vaccine remark. I love it. Yes, it's because you surf TikTok, so it wants you to keep it up. I don't surf TikTok. I upload to it. In fact, I upload to it. It takes so long before you get any kind of views. You know? I uploaded earlier today. Dude, I uploaded a video about a month ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It has 13 views on my TikTok. And it's a beautiful video. It's a video of these termites. Have you guys seen this? These termites exiting a fucking tree in the sun. Me and Lumberjack John are standing there. We're just like, what the fuck were we looking at? I thought it was cool. Okay, now it says it's got 14 views. It just updated. It just updated to 14 fucking pathetic ass motherfucking views on TikTok. Go figure that one out. Here, look at this. Oh, TikTok, you can't go. You can't turn them sideways, huh?
I know what they are. They're pixies. Yeah. Oh, wow. Shut up, Jim. Dude, wouldn't that be crazy if they, like, formed a smoke ring? Dude, you're talking to me. Just thinking, whoa, bro, look what they're doing. That's crazy. It's like a little mini snowstorm. Freaking termites.
Can you believe this had like 11 views on it? Look how cool that is. How fucking hypnotic and
I know
cool.
what they are. They're pixies. Yeah. Oh, wow. Shut up, Jim.
Look how they all group together. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy if they, like, formed a smoke ring.
Like a cloud.
Dude, you're talking to me. Just thinking, whoa,
It looks like
look what they're doing.
it looks like some kind of a fucking like a UFO, you know, like someone would say it's a UFO.
Snowstorm. Freaking termites.
Billy, you're fucking what was that, a moose yelling? Oh, is that a mating call of a moose behind you, bro? With your dog was like what the fuck? What was that? That fucking upload's great. It's hilarious. It's on your TikTok, right? There ain't nothing going on right there. There ain't nothing going on right now. So I guess these NFL players are giving it to each other, huh? By playing? Is it because they're playing in football games with each other that they are getting that 96 of them have it now? And they brought it home to their families, and now how many other people have it? Is it a super spreader? Started from the NFL? What strain is it? You know, which variant? Oh! You took the sound? But how come I can hear you saying, "Shut up, Mom"? What is it, mixed? It mixes your sound with that sound? Click the sound wheel. It'll show the original. LA teen killed in dressing room during police shooting ID'd. Body cam video to be released. What's in the box? Second time capsule found at former site of Robert E. Lee statue in Richmond. What the fuck? They don't mark these things? They bury a time capsule and they don't mark the spot? What the fuck? It's a sample. You can steal anyone's sound and mix it. Video to duets. Oh. Oh. That's how Schultheis does that stuff on his Schultheis. Whoa, did this thing start playing? No. What? Dude! How many people went to the box office to see Spider-Man during this fucking pandemic? $1 billion worth of people in the last week. That's the end of the article. It doesn't say the number of people who watched it. What a weird article. It just says the film has made 1 billion worldwide so far. Five days and 11 days, respectively. The film reached the milestone just 12 days after it was released. Only 2019's Avengers Endgame and Avengers Infinity War reached that mark in less time, at 5 days and 11 days. So Spider-Man is now the third fastest to reach 1 billion in history. So I hope none of y'all catch nothing from going to run to the fucking rat goddamn... Go see a fucking movie. You'll risk your lives. It's crazy, man. What's your TikTok? I'm at Nate's Garden Show on TikTok. Do I want you to block them? No. Because that just adds their names to my block list and makes it harder for me to go through names to unblock. But thank you for asking. They only come in one time under that name. They never come back anyway. So it defeats the purpose to block them. But thank you for asking, Killer GB. Watch it for free. That's like buying drive-thru when there's Kobe beef at home. I don't know, man. I don't know about watching it for free. You can watch it for free? I mean, I'm entertained for somewhat for free. I pay for these movie services. Amazon Prime, Netflix. Yes, I am paying for it through a card I got through one of the apps, but it's a free membership. So it's not like I'm really paying for it. It's just because I got this card. That was a benefit of the card. So I can watch shit on Netflix. And I also use Showtime. I got that for Dexter, and I love it. And I do watch movies on Showtime, and I enjoy it. But I don't feel the need to go out to a movie and risk anybody's life or catching this fucking thing. I don't want to play into it, man. I'm one of the people that can stay home, so I stay home. Now you're following? Oh, thank you, Rip. It's only polite. I mean, you did give me the wrench, but it is your channel. Right. Yeah. No need to waste it on people that aren't coming back. Yeah, if it's those dudes. Yeah, I've already blocked the links on the main chat, so it stays off of my screen. And if they want to, I know that you guys can see if you're on that channel with them, that you can see those links. It doesn't bother me at all. If it doesn't bother you, you can always move to another channel. You can ignore them. Yeah. Thank you for asking again. So, what else? What else is going on? Let's see. I'm just going to click breaking news stories. Oh, do you know what I think, guys? I think that Forbes, is Leftist Agenda still in here? I think that Forbes magazine is a right-wing publication. I didn't know this. But, man, I was starting to just kind of think about the material that they keep putting on YouTube, just from the videos that they promote. And I'm looking at the way they title the videos. And it's stuff like really favoring people like, believe it or not, I can't think of his name all of a sudden. The guy who's got the badger beard in Congress now. He's a senator. He's young. What's that fucker's name? Not Marco Rubio. Not him. But the other guy. I can't think of his name all of a sudden. God, but they glorify senators like him. And in the titling, it favors those guys. And when you go and you watch the video after reading the title, you realize it's not really what happens in the video. They're really just trying to lay down pieces of straw to help them along. For free on 123 movies, including ones currently in theaters. Huh. You did give me the wrench, but it's... You know, I'm sitting here right now. I'm trying to remember. Ooh. Fauci's recommending man baby dates, everybody. Holy shit. Five hours ago on CNBC. I could pull that one up, but I'd probably get in trouble. Taliban says, no need for Afghanistan election commission. Of course they did. Of course they did. Come on. No need for women to work anymore. No need for you to have internet. No need. Forbes official bias rating is as follows. Forbes has a center media bias rating, meaning it does not predictably publish news or opinion content of the political spectrum. Allsides.com, but China owns Forbes magazine. Bro, can I just show you some of the titles of these videos on YouTube? And let me make my point now, Billy. I don't know where you got that from. That you said it was from allsides.com. Okay, so check this out. Let's go to Forbes, breaking news. And I want you to see the titles. Okay? Look at this. Josh Hawley top moments. Ron DeSantis's biggest slams against President of the United States throughout the past year. Steve Forbes responds, just wait. Just let me read some of these titles to you, okay? You'll see. They don't show you the whole title anymore on YouTube. It's fucking stupid. It's This Year Rewind. They're doing a bunch of This Year Rewinds all of a sudden. These were all just posted, so let me get through all this bullshit fluff. Seven hours ago, 8 hours ago, 1 day ago. Let me just scroll back a little bit. I'm going to just scroll in a little bit. Here, let me see. Here. Rubio rips 10-day isolation rule for vaccinated who test positive but are symptomless. Rubio rips them. Just the framing of the titles of these videos. And the videos that they're promoting. The people that they're pushing down people's throats on YouTube. You know? But I love the way they frame it. You know what's funny? YouTube never mentions to me, never suggests the Forbes left-wing shit. It's always right-wing shit. Isn't that weird? I didn't realize they had left-wing shit there at all. And there is. There's a lot of things like they're talking about Biden. They're talking about Biden again. There's two Biden ones. Here's like a pro Joe Manchin video. Really. There's a pro Joe Manchin video, guys. It says Joe Manchin encourages Americans to get and spend time with family over the holidays. Why give him a platform, you know? Well, after what he just did to all of us. What he just did to his own home state. You know, it's vulgar. This is vulgar. Top moments. Republicans hammered Biden and his administration over the Afghanistan withdrawal. Nice choice of words. This is not professional sounding at all. It just sounds weighted and right-wingy. Even though they do put up some they do season it with some stuff from the other side. I did see that. There's like, watch some of the standout moments from Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi. There's 22 minutes of that, you know, so they do show both sides, but what I'm fed from YouTube is all right wing from Forbes. Isn't that funny? I'm glad I went here and looked. I'm totally not interested in any of the left wing shit either. Oh, good, Oracle. Good, good. I'm glad you got it done. Does not particularly publish news or opinion. Yeah. Huh. They cover a lot of Ron DeSantis shit. Ron DeSantis sparred with reporters. He sparred. He's so cool. He's like a boxer. He's sparring. You know, I mean, just little things like that. And every time I see that, I'm like, what's the narrative there? It almost seems like there's a stupid fucking narrative. And I thought Forbes was supposed to be, like you said, unbiased, you know? I haven't blocked him yet on YouTube. Do I still have Covfefe? Does anybody know? Psh, barely. What are you gonna do when you're freaking low on Covfefe? You guys, sushi's number 1 right now on the list. That's one of my picks, sushi. Look at that. 18.42%. And Moon River, that's one of the picks that we got from Lark Davis channel. That's number 2 at 12.4% in this down market. So those are good to know. UFO is up. Uniswap is at 19.3. Synthetics is $6.39. Cardano is hanging in there at $1.50. Algo, $1.63. Binance, $560, way up. XTZ, Tezos, almost $4.50. I'm sorry, almost $5. My bad. Tezos, almost $5. 2 cents away. Overland, $2.50. $2.50. VET, 9 cents, almost 10 cents, guys. Eagle, $262. VRA is up to 4 cents. VRA is 4 cents, guys. Hey, do you watch Altcoin Daily? Sometimes, Killer GB. Why? What's up? You should check out their latest video on what Charles Hoskins talks about. What? Tell us what you. Why don't you tell us what he talks about, Killer GB? I'd rather hear it from you. What's up? What's your opinion? I like hearing from you, bro. You helped bring me into this world. What you got? Rogi's probably like, what? That snow outside so beautiful. I love it. He's basically talking about how blockchain technology will create freedom from the oppressors that are in power now. Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's what I'm trying to tell all the communists and socialists about on frickin' in Twitter Spaces, bro. You know, I'm like, dude, this is your answer. You don't have another choice. If you're going to rely on the government, Jesus Christ, I couldn't believe how many of my audience was trusting the government yesterday, or was that this morning? I can't remember. I was like, if you trust the government to mandate you, and people were like, yes. I was like, oh my God. To put something in your body, and you trust people like, you know, Grouchy. Oh God. Oh my God, it's so bad. Hey man, don't look up. You know, don't look up, folks. Just don't do it. Do what you want. Like I said, man, I'm up on a mountaintop. I'm safe from that shit. I know some of you aren't, though. And I feel bad for some of y'all that have my sentiment, that don't have my separation from this fucking, these goddamn race of rodents that you're fucking running around in. You know? People like Jimmy Dore that don't care if they give you something that kills you. Think of how petrified are you knowing that there's people like Jimmy Dore out there now? How terrified are you? There's literally people out there like Jimmy Dore. Does that terrify you? I mean, has anybody actually said it? Has anybody actually said the words? I mean, they've acted it out. People like Donald Trump acted it out. He had rallies. He made super spreader events where people died, like Herman Cain. I gotta check out these Herman Cain awards. But Jimmy actually went public and said it. He doesn't care if he has COVID and he gives it to someone else and they die from the COVID that he gave them. He doesn't care. How does that make y'all feel? Do you guys, now that you know that there's people out there that feel that way, how does that make y'all feel? Don't bring it to the stream. Watch it my off time. Okay, buddy. Does that give you pause? It kind of sounds like something Joe H would say, doesn't it? Joe, you don't give a fuck if you give someone COVID and they die, right? Better them than you, right? Do you guys want to hear Jimmy Dore say it? Do you guys want me to pull it up? You can I mean, we played it on yesterday's show. I mean, I played it for you guys several times. Graham asks him and he presses him on it. And Jimmy says, no, I don't care if I give it to someone and they die. Then I said, what's the cutoff on that, Jimmy? What if you give it to 2 people and 2 people die? What if you give it to 3 people and 3 people die? Where's the cutoff on that? Is it 45 people? Is it your entire family? Is it 100 people? You know, is it a busload of people? Is it a bar room full of people? You know, is it a small concert hall full of people? You don't care if they die? I mean, what's the cutoff on that? I don't know. I found, lol, see, Joe's a woman from Georgia. Joe's a woman from Georgia. I don't get it. But, don't want to die, they can get the vax. That's what that's Jimmy's thing. But Rip, you can die. You can die if you have the... My uncle had the... and he died. So it doesn't matter, right? That's a piece of straw. So take that piece of straw out of there. Right, Rip? Doesn't matter. What's up, Chriser555? Who just says NB, which I don't know what that is. Well, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Billy. I love that part. It's so fucking what's the name of that movie? End of the World. Forgot the name of the fucking movie. But it's so that movie. You can get the flu if you have a flu shot too. Less likely, blah, blah, blah. Been through this, right? I don't want to give it to anybody. You know, when I'm sick with the cold, I stay home from grocery shopping and stuff. Back before we ever had a pandemic, do you know that when I was sick, I would avoid contact with people because I didn't want to give them my sickness. Were any of you guys like that too? Do you guys remember back in the olden days when we used to get colds and the flu and shit, and we would stay away from our family members and we would stay away from people so we wouldn't infect them? We would kind of self-isolate. You guys remember those days? You can't do it with this, though. Let's just give it to everybody because it might kill them. I just found out that a dude working... It's coming to me. Armageddon. It's very Armageddon. Yeah, like I'm from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. It's like a scene from Armageddon. Less likely. Okay, I just found out that a dude working produce... Oh, wow. Wow, Drewski. Yeah, that's crazy, Drewski. That's crazy. People need to know that. You know? And people need to know that. But super spreader, bro. Super spreader. Super spreader. Super C. Super C. Super C. Where's my cell phone at? Super C. Super C. Super Super C. Super C. Super C. Super C. Super C. Super C. Yo, Dave, you want to play some Super C?
Yo, Dave, you want to play some Super C?
Super C. Super C. Super C. Super C. Super spreader sounds like a prison game. Herbert. You just said Herbert. Super C. Herbert. Super C. Man, I hate when I'm trying to open something up on my phone and it doesn't open up. And then you forget what it was you were fucking opening up. And you're like looking at this dark screen and you're like, just open up so I can remember what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. Super C. Super C. Look, if I go like this, I'll know what it was. Oh. Come on, man. Where's that stupid app at? There it is. Let's see if it opens this time. Billy Ballantyne, what is your TikTok name? Is it the Ballantyne collection? My impressions are good. You should hear my Alex Jones. Oh, you already have, haven't you? I was worried about these bounce check charges. You know? On my credit score. Buffalo. You think you can run with the big dogs of truth? The big dogs of honesty? Let me see your fucking social score number. Oh, you guys want to talk about that fucked up shit? Could you imagine that's my social score number? I'm fine. They're not gonna fucking ban me from the goddamn grocery store. Do you see my social score? But all of a sudden I fuck up, I call the wrong person the wrong name, and my social score starts going down, and then I can't get a head of lettuce anymore. You know, that's what they're doing in China. Are you guys aware of this social score thing? If you guys ever saw Black Mirror, they literally had episodes about this shit. So if you guys watch Black Mirror, then you know. When, you know, that girl was going to her girlfriend's wedding, she was going to be the maid of honor, I believe. She was going to be in her friend's wedding. And she was all excited at the beginning of the show, and they had the social score. You know, it was a dystopian future kind of thing, you know? And she gets out, she goes to the grocery store or something, she's doing something, or she's uploading a video or something, or she makes a mistake, and it fucks with the algorithm or whatever on her social media score. And then she starts having interactions with people, and they see, when they hold up their phone, they can see her score is going down, so they start feeding into it, and they look for every little thing, you know, to downgrade you. And everyone's downgrading her. By the time she makes it to the wedding, man, she's a fucking disaster. And no one at the wedding, everyone's holding up their phone and no one wants to have anything to do with her. It's vulgar, bro. It is so fucking vulgar. I got your cat's attention. That's funny. Lamp! Where have you been? Holy shit, man. What's up, dude? Good to see ya. Look at Matic dropped way down, and Cardano went up. Ethereum is still over 4,000. It hit 4,000 and bounced back up, guys. Ethereum. And it's going to try to do it again, maybe. Bitcoin's gone way down, but it's a week. It's a week. So we might be all right. Maybe people are putting money in their accounts now, you know, because the gift buying season's over. I've been lurking. Oh. Well, welcome back, brother. Okay, there we go. We're almost all out of the green now. So it was all green before, and now it's Sushi, Moon River, UFO, Uniswap, Cardano, Saitama, 7 zeros and a 5. I bought at 7 zeros and a 7. So if it goes to 7 zeros and a 7, I'm going to be really happy with Saitama. Overland, Algo, Synthetics is $6.31. Take note of that. We're going up to 10 on that one. Like I said, once Bitcoin recovers, I'm sure Synthetics will too. Tezos is going up to $5. It's at $4.91. It was at $4.77. Tezos, XTZ. Saitama to the moon. Hey, how's Shiba Inu? Shiba Inu. All right, Shiba Inu. 37.70. 37.60. 37.70. Up from 37.30. It's now 37.70. So it's holding that line. That's good. It's healthy. It seems to be fine. That guy just bought at the wrong time. That's all. We're going to be fine. He just bought way too much of the one thing. You never do that. Never pile all your money on one crypto. Always diversify. But dude, that guy's going to be real happy. He's going to be really happy with his Shiba Inu, I'm sure. He's going to make a lot of money. I can't remember his name. Oh, Fabian. Yes. Apostle Fabian, right? Apostle Fabian. Fabian, man. It's Fabian. So sushi is $9.24. Listen very closely to what I'm about to tell you. Sushi's 24 low was $7.64. Hold on a second. All right. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Give me a second, guys. You bought more? Hell yeah, you did. Why wouldn't you? I bought more. 12.5 sushi was at $4.81, and now sushi's at $9.25. Holy shit, dude! I don't know where I got sushi at. Dude, I don't think I got it down there though. You got it at $4.81. Fuck. Sushi. That's close to 100% return in a little over 2 weeks. Hell yeah. Rip. Let's see where I bought a little bit of sushi at here. Dude, I got sushi so expensive, bro. You don't even want to know. It's horrible. I don't even want to say. It was such a bad buy. Okay, the first time I got sushi was when I got a little bit. I got it at $3.67. That's the first time I got sushi. $3.67. I'm sorry, my bad. That's not true at all. That was the fee. No. The first time I got Dude, the first time I got sushi, it was a little bit. I got $250 worth. And it was when it was, bro, I don't want to say it. I want to say how much it was. It was so expensive, bro. I got sushi so expensive. I don't even want to say. I just want to close out my live stream and go. Because I don't even want to say where I got sushi at. I'm looking at it and I'm just shocked at myself because I was such an idiot back then. God, man. I fucked up on sushi. So bad. Oh, God. Fuck me, dude. That was horrible. I can't even look at that. Let me just look at what sushi's done over time. Because I was really, you know, when I bought it, I was really convinced it was going to go up. And, dude, that's not sushi. Tell you how bad it was. It was bad, bro. It was so bad. It's like the worst. It's way worse than homie spending $250,000 on Shiba Inu, bro. Even though it was on a much smaller scale, dude. It was such a bad pick on my part. So I got sushi. One day. What? Let me go to the 1 year so I can find it. Yeah, here we go. I got sushi when it was... It was doing so good, dude. And it shot up. And then so I bought more. Because it went up. I was like, it's going to keep going. And it dropped a little. And then dropped a little more. And then dropped more. Dude. Yes, Rip, I did. You got it. You got me. You got me. You fucker. Ugh. I got it the wrong time, bro. I got sushi. You said between $16 and $18, bro. You nailed it. I bought it. Oh my God. So bad, bro. I bought sushi. I didn't do a lot, you know. I didn't buy a lot, luckily. You're not compared to some of the other things I bought. I did go in. $1,250, right? Which is now worth half. It's now worth $657, right? I bought sushi, the first time I bought it at $19.62, March 11th. And then I bought it for $16.77 in April. In 4 years with the next Bitcoin cycle, sushi's an easy $200, $400 coin. Cool. So I'll just hodl it and I'll be fine. All right, good. Thank you, Rip. I will. Thank you. Long-term investment. It's only down 50% right now. But, you know, my portfolio is down $7,000 in the last 24 hours. So, no big deal. A lot of people bought in back then. Dude, I was buying... See, unfortunately, I was buying all the wrong things then. I was, like, getting a little bit just to remind myself to get it when it dipped. And then I didn't have any money during some of the dips to buy any. You know? I should have gotten back on sushi when it was down to $4, man. And now it's freaking $9. Holy shit. But I think I did sell one of my assets, man. I didn't record it. I think I sold, like, Neo or Nano or something. I think I sold it. I saw a transaction when I was looking for other transactions. I'm like, I don't think I hold this anymore, man. I don't think I have the Neo anymore. I think I got rid of it a long time ago. You know, I may have, that transaction may very well be recorded in here. This says I'm down. No, this just says bye. 2 buys of Neo. Huh. And one of them I notated where it was, and the other one I didn't. Fuck. I don't even know where I bought that, where I made that purchase. It was a horrible fucking buy. It's worth fucking $29. I bought it at like $85. But I don't know how much money I spent total on it. It's snowing again. It's the importance of hodling. Right on, Rip. You bought back in at $2 on Matic. Dude, I was tracking down Matic all day last night, bro. All day last night, I just said. That's hilarious. That should be the name of an album. All day last night. I was freaking... Today and yesterday, man, I was tracking down Matic. And, God, this stupid fucking app that I was using makes it so hard to track your purchases. And it said I had bought some shit, you know, and it doesn't show the swaps. It just says wallet swap. And it doesn't say what crypto you swapped it for. It's so stupid. I'm like, every other goddamn app tracks everything easily right in the wallet. And this one sucks my dick. God, it pisses me off. But, you know, I was able to track down most of the transactions, and it looks like I may have offed the fucking Neo, man. I don't fucking know if I got it anywhere else. That fucking Neo, among others. I try to move almost everything I can into my offline wallet, you know? I'm sure it's not doing me any good wherever the fuck I got it from. Dude, I'm not even doing good on Solana. I'm fucking looking bad on Solana right now. That sucks. Because you know that one's going to take off. JC and Impact XP. I never heard of those. But I'm doing horribly on Scale. I'm looking for something that's about to goddamn zero out. I'm about to zero out on Tezos, on XTZ. I'm at negative $18 on it right now, out of $1,000. You know, you could wait for something like that to just get over enough profit to pay for all of your fees for trading and sell it off for something that's going up right now from the bottom, like sell it off for some sandbox, you know. I want you guys to know I see the spam, just so you know. I just ignore it. Raven coin. So RVN is a good one to have. Yeah, I don't have that one. I'll write that one down. RVN. Yeah, I've heard of that one. RVN. JC and Impact XP were great buys, but not anymore. Oracle, should I not write down JC and Impact XP? A little bit of 8 metaverse tokens. If one takes off like Axie Infinity, I'll be set. Once you have more miners going after the same amount of coins per block, it forces the price up. Right, Rip? Right? Impact XP. You like Impact XP. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Can they have 8 letters? Shiba Inu. Yeah, I guess so. Right? 8 letters. Wait, no, Shiba's just Sheeb. Saitama. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or is there only 7 letters? What's their letters, Oracle? They can have 8 letters. Impact XP. Okay. All right. Next year we can expect a $50 to $1 price on Ravencoin. Huh. Alright. I'll keep my eye on Ravencoin. Oh shit, look at Bitcoin, guys. 49.9. Ethereum is still above 4,000. But look at Bitcoin, man. 49. 954. You guys, I just brought you the 24-hour low of Bitcoin. You're welcome. I just brought you the 24-hour low of Bitcoin. 49,932. Right now. 926 now. 916 is now the daily low. I'm bringing it to you live right now as these numbers drop. Now, we can expect it to go down to 49,505 at the lowest, hopefully, if it stays within our Bollinger Bands. So, 49,916. Just hodl in there, guys. You know? Okay, Ethereum's going to try to drop under 4,000 again. Let's see what happens. 475, 521, 402 lower bottom, 368 lower bottom, 439, 390 higher bottom, 411, 397 higher bottom, 250 lower bottom, 212 lower bottom, 199. It's going to try to go down, guys. Here it goes. It made it. Oh, fuck. It got under and went up, but it didn't have that. It didn't have that strong resistance. It went under a little bit. So now I've also brought you the daily low of Ethereum at 3996, guys. Holy shit. I brought you the daily low, the 24-hour low of Bitcoin, the 24-hour low of Ethereum, guys. Right here, right now. It's happening right now. Live on the show, man. I love to bring you these moments, man. I would love it if I had a producer, you know, that would take all these moments and put them together like all the times we covered stuff like this. Make a little highlight reel. That'd be so freaking cool. Wow. $809 is now the low. 983 is now the low of Ethereum. 49801 on Bitcoin. What a drop! What a drop! What a drop! What a drop! We wait for stuff like this to happen in the market so we can cover it as it happens live. You know? Look at Cardano is still in the green. Sushi is still up there pumping at $9.13. Moon River is $2.10. UFO is 4 zeros and a 28, almost a 29. Uniswap is $19.36. $19.38 now. $19.37, 39 cents now. $19.44, 1946. Look at Uniswap, guys. $19.47 now. Holy shit. 1946. Uniswap. 47. 46. So good movement on Uniswap there while everything else is dumping. Sandbox is down to 626, 625. Matic is at 263 looking awesome in a huge dip. Still looking awesome in a huge dip. Still worth a lot of money to a lot of people like me. Same with Cardano, worth a lot of money to people like me. Same with Ethereum's doing good. But for me, Bitcoin, no. I'm underwater on Bitcoin for sure. $49.7. Remember, 49,500, guys. That is our bottom. Hopefully we won't go below the Bollinger Band. 49,505. We're seeing a higher bottom on Bitcoin, a higher bottom on Ethereum. There we go, yellow marker. Green, volume, yellow marker. We've got a turnaround, guys. Ethereum's doing it. Maddox turning around. Let's see what happens. It's going to fight. Let's see what happens, man. I don't know why the fight is happening right here. It's a weird point of resistance, I must say. Just 49. It looked like 49,800 maybe. 49,700. We got a nice high bottom. Okay, not anymore though. Not anymore. That movement stopped dead in its tracks. So now we're hovering on that. We've got an average bottom now. Down to a yellow marker, red marker on Ethereum. Looks like it's gonna drop on Bitcoin too. It may have just been a momentary pump, but no, things are looking good on Sandbox. Things are looking good on Matic. Turnaround on those bottoms are low. We're looking at low bottom candlesticks. Look at the bottoms of them. And we're waiting to see a higher bottom on the next candlestick. Let's see what happens here. Boom. A drop. So it was just a little momentary pump. Let's see if it goes all the way down to 49.5, man. I gotta get these Bollinger Bands up on the fucking, on the screen, man. Got the drop going. Drop, drop, drop. Everything's dropping right now. Uniswap's going up from 1923 to 1925, 1926, 1925. $49.7. We're $200 above the Bollinger Band on Bitcoin. Let's see what happens. Andrew Lynn, what's up, buddy? We're watching Bitcoin right now, man. Bitcoin is at 49.7. It's a $200 buffer above its Bollinger Band, and just watching the market, see what it's doing. It's kind of fun. It's the beginning of the week. It's probably going to go up, you know. So it's kind of fun to watch it right now while it's down, because a lot of people are buying in. They got Christmas gifts, you know. They got their gift money. They're putting it into their wallets, you know. They're moving it over. They're transferring it from their banks. Within this week, that money, a lot of that money is going to be flowing back into the crypto, you know. So that's something you can expect to help the overall value and volume of what's going on in the market right now. So that level of support looks like it's at 49,700 now on Bitcoin. It got down to 650. Dude, it's snowing outside. It's pretty outside. Sitting in that jacuzzi in the snow. It's fucking awesome. You know? You got a deck over your head. so it's not snowing on you, but it can snow around you, and it's so pretty outside. It's nice and cold out there. It's hot in the jacuzzi. Kick ass. Uniswap's at $19.39. It just went down from 41 cents. It's back up to 41 cents. 42 cents now, Uniswap. 44 cents, Uniswap. 45 cents, Uniswap. Bitcoin's recovering. Ethereum's recovering. Cardano's recovering. Matic, Sandbox, everything on the board is shooting upwards right now with a bunch of volume behind it. Still early, way early before the markets open on the other side of the planet. 8 o'clock. So, that's good. The market's holding off right now. We'll see if it can sustain this massive drop. Big spike in volume, guys. It's a big, healthy spike in volume. Uniswap 1943. I'm just going through all of the different. Synthetics is at $6.27 now, guys. That's headed upwards. VRA is down a little bit, 0.398. VRA is down from 4. XRP is 90 cents, guys. It's going up. 49.8 on Bitcoin. It's looking good. It's a healthy return, guys. Here we go. Look at this. Look at Bitcoin. It might get over 50 again. AXS 104, Litecoin 152, BitTorrent 002, ILV 1124, AVAX 111, Crow 60 cents. Did I tell you Crypto.com was going back up to 60 cents, guys? It is. It's back up. And I get... Yeah, Andrew, you should pay attention to learn this stuff, brother. You watch the show, you'll catch on, man. I answer questions. Crypto.com, I told you guys it was going to go up at 60 cents, and it did. And it's there now. In fact, it's the 24-hour low, 60 cents, and it's at 60 cents right now. 601 now. Wilder's 383, Scales 22 cents. Doge is 18 cents. Flocky is 00012. Harmony One's 25 cents and a half. Polkadot is 29.8. So Polkadot is almost 30 cents, guys. Storage is $1.98. It's almost back up to $2. And it's way down. Theta, 531. Engine, 295. Engine, 294. Engine, 294. Engine's been all the way at the top. It's been all the way at the bottom. It's all the way at the bottom right now. So happy to bring you these lows and the recovery. Because right now it is recovering. So let's see if it recovers from that low completely. I'd like to see movement upwards before we, part ways. I just want to make sure it's heading back. I don't like to leave you guys when the market's falling. So it fell. And there is a chance it might just stay down here all night and then move up in the morning. Or it could recuperate right now. It could just be a spike in a recovery. But I am looking at the amount of snow on my carport. And I'm like, I don't think I need to go out there, but maybe I should just check it, Hey, what's up there, buddy? And, eat. You know, maybe eat some food. I was thinking about that too. Let's see what it's gonna do here. It's pumping. A lot of volume, guys. 872, 864. Pants on the ground. 884. 8 pants on the ground. 865. 852. It's got a higher bottom on that candle. That's good. That next bottom should be nice and high if it can retain it. Let's see. It's not. No, there it's not. It's falling. $894, guys. It's about, oh, there it is, 900. It's over 900. 49,900. It made it over. That's good. Let's see if it can keep going over 49,900. It's experiencing a little resistance here. Bees, you okay, buddy? You want me to clean your ear for you? It's dropping here. 49.7. It got down pretty low. Everything is dropping together. Everything's moving together. And hopefully Uniswap will keep pumping, man. And people will see it going up and they'll get excited about it. Sushi's at $9.20. Rogi wants to go outside. I'm gonna go check the snow on the carport. Let's do a late night show, maybe. Okay, maybe. I love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Did you guys have fun? You want to do a late night? I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for supporting the show, guys, by showing up. I love you guys. That's all you got to do, man. Keep showing up, man. I'll look for you guys on Twitter when I'm not on here, right? I'm at Nays Garden on Twitter. You guys come join us over there, you know, if you just want to come hang out with us, you know, that's where we'll be, all right? All right. Bye, y'all. Sign up for notifications on at Nays Garden on Twitter. Sign up for notifications so you know when we're doing shit. Like if I open up a space or whatever.